Right, it's 2-in-1, folks. It's 2-in-1. I read about a week ago and it finally happened yesterday. Oh, Clive Tyldsley. Clive got dumped yesterday from ITV as one of their main commentators to the football. They only have 2 or 3. He was one of them. They've got them rid. Heard early on in the week they were going to do it. Yesterday's game, I think it was Germany-Denmark, was his last. And I thought, when I say old Clive Tyldsley, I just use the word all the time. I think he's only 69 in this day and age. It is nothing. And I thought, why would you do that? He's good at the job. No, in fact, he's very, very good at the job. Crazy. I just don't get it. And then I thought, they're just following the old Beeb, especially Beeb on the radio. You get to a certain age, you're white male, certain age, bump, gone. Normally bring somebody in who's crap, a lot younger and who's crap, just to tick boxes. And that made me think, well, I know they've got a couple of other people there doing it at the moment, the old football commentary. I thought, but are they going to wheel somebody in instead of him? I thought they're probably going to get rid of him first, let the dust settle, and then what they'll do, they might bring a younger commentator. But no, what they'll probably do, they might, rather than just younger, they might bring a younger black commentator in. Then you've got younger, you've got black, you're ticking a couple of boxes there. If they can find a younger black gay commentator, then they're ticking 3. They might even bring a woman in. I may be wrong, I don't think there's a commentator commentating on football on any of the major channels. They've got pundits and summarisers, but I don't think anyone's doing the match on a major channel, so there's ticking some boxes. And if she can be black and maybe lesbian as well, then, oh God, every box ticked. What they could do, they could bring a bloke in, I suppose, but a bloke, this is it. A bloke who's transitioned. A bloke who was born a bloke and is now a woman. If the bloke could be a bloke who's transitioned to a woman, who is also black, and who's maybe bisexual, likes anybody and everybody. Oh, how many boxes are you ticking then? That could happen, you never know. As I say, they're following the blueprint from the Beeb. They did it on radio. They got rid of 3 absolutely fantastic radio presenters, probably 3 as good as they've ever had, and replaced them with absolute tosh. It's the way it's going, isn't it? Anyway, on the back of that story, sad to see him go, by the way, sad to see him go. On the back of that story, there was something on the old MSN last night, the 10 greatest football commentators of all time, and a couple were in there that surprised me. There was one omission that I was disappointed about. More about him in a minute. That's what this piece is all about, really, this part of the piece. But there was 10 in there. There was a couple in there like Hugh Johns. I didn't expect to see in that. And I thought, oh, very, very good. Ian Dark was in there. I think he's really good. They say he commentates on for American TV, does more of the boxing over here, doesn't do the football. And I agree, he's very, very good. I like his voice. But there was one glaring omission, one that disappointed me greatly. Gerald Sinstadt. Now, many of you might not know old Gerald. You probably won't know him because he was northern-based. When I was growing up, he commentated on all the United, the City, the Liverpool, the Everton games, and then your Boltons, your Blackburns, your Wigans, your Prestons, and all of those. Like I said, northern-based. But I loved him. I absolutely loved him. Maybe it's just the nostalgia. When we get to my age, the kind of age I'm at now, you look back to your childhood and you think everything was great, you know, through rose-tinted spectacles. Problem is, the thing is, it really was, to be honest with you, a lot better than it is today, really. I used to love the old days. I love the old days. I wasn't grumpy in the old days. I'm only grumpy now because I don't like the world. In the old days, I was grand. I loved it. I never smiled much, but I loved it. But no, I miss Gerald. He was brilliant. If you've not heard him, folks, tune into the old big match about 10:30. So ITV4, Saturday mornings. And if there's anything on there that's got one of the northern teams in there, you'll probably get Gerald commentating. I loved him. Thought he was great. I really did. Thought he was really, really good. Anyway, he never made the top 10. He'd have been in mine. Don't worry about that.